we're hanging out with Toby himself. What's up, man?
Hey,
hey, and we were talking about this behind the camera, how you've taken Toby's estate from Australia to everywhere else in the world. What made you decide to bring it here in the Philippines?
Well, apart from the beautiful, lovely people, my partners over here are great fun. It wasn't hard for them to convince me to come. Showed me around, gave me a good time, and showed that everyone loves their food and drinking, coffee, very sociable, going out. So, you know, a cafe provides a lot of that.
That's right. And, you know, we love eating our savory food, and every time after a savory meal, it's just a Filipino thing where you eat dessert, you drink some coffee, right? You hang out with friends, and you call it tambay. So tambay is basically just hanging out.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. But how did you start Toby's estate, and when did it start?
It started with a dream, and
It was all a dream.
yeah, it was you know, like a good thing to start. You know, so I was in my 20s and you know, wanting to make a change in my life. I was being a boring lawyer. I needed more excitement, so I headed off to Brazil. Did, you know, as much as I could to get involved in coffee, because they grow a lot of coffee in Brazil, as the song goes. Came back to Australia in Sydney and started up in my mother's garage, just roasting. Little humble beginning, and it just developed. People went crazy over my coffee. I don't know why, but you know, it's the love I put in.
Because it's good, and I guess, you know, it's with anything else, you can feel the love that a person puts in the work or the food that they have and serve for you, right?
Exactly.
And it started in Australia, as you mentioned, from your mother's garage to now wherever else.
Wherever else? Well, we had to take on the Big Apple, so we went to New York.
New York City.
We're also in Singapore, Indonesia, Kuwait. So we're spreading our wings far. You know, it all depends on, you know, who I meet that is the right person, you know.
Yeah, how many branches do you have now in the Philippines?
There's 14.
14,
Yeah.
wow. And here for the Philippines, I know that it's, you got different kinds of dessert that's actually just tailor-fitted to the Filipino market. So tell me about this dessert.
So this is the Calamansi Pie.
Calamansi Pie.
Calamansi Pie. Now, I mean, we don't have calamansi at home. We have our own native finger lime. So anyway, so the Calamansi Pie, as you can see, what a beautiful colour. There's calamansi in it, so it's an alternative to a, you know, regular lime pie.
Key lime pie.
Key lime pie, that's it.
Let's try it out.
You got it.
And this is what I always love about restaurants that are able to come here to our native shores. It's a different experience where they actually adjust their menu to the Filipino palate, and it's sweet.
It is. It's a sweet palate. It's a bit sweet, so it's lovely and tart. I guess the cream there is to, you know, the cream to break down a bit of the tartness. So it's the pies with some milk and stuff. The crust is a very important element to a
yeah,
pie,
it sets the contrast of the texture. So it's soft, and then it's nice and crunchy at the crust.
Yeah. So he's got some crunchy crackers in there with some oatmeal. Lets it set. Pours it on.
Wow.
It's lovely. Hey, I can't let you eat all of that.
Yeah. Go ahead and grab some. I think what I like most about this Calamansi Pie is that it balances out the tangy taste with something that's a bit more creamy.
That's right.
And this whipping cream on the side is good too.
Yeah. And it goes well with the coffee, because, you know, with a milky coffee as well, because it has the same effect as the...
Yeah. And is this dessert just exclusive to the Philippines? I'm assuming yes.
Yeah, so far. I don't know, maybe it's worth exporting this one.
Maybe. Calamansi, yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of things with calamansi, and it's, as you mentioned, a nice balance between the dark roast of the coffee and also the tangy taste of the pie. So all the Toby's estates all over the Philippines, do check it out. They've got great dessert and even better coffee. So thank you again, Toby, for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Awesome.
It's been a pleasure. Awesome.
Thank you.